If you're looking to buy natural foods, one thing you might want to avoid is actually the label that says natural. A non-profit product testing group has found that most of foods stamped with that label are actually genetically modified. Here's Marina Portnaya.
As public concern surrounding genetically modified food continues to grow, U.S. consumers have become much more conscious about what they're eating. But if you're among the millions of Americans buying processed food that is labeled natural, a new revelation about what you are digesting may be hard to swallow. Consumer Reports conducted a survey of more than 80 different processed foods containing corn or soy, the two most widely grown genetically engineered crops in America. The nonprofit organization found that virtually all of the foods labeled as natural contained substantial amounts of GMO ingredients, breakfast cereals, chips, and even infant formula. What allows for this type of manipulation and health deception is the lawlessness surrounding food labeling. Unlike Europe, there are no rules in the U.S. governing the use of the term natural for food. So it is up to the integrity of the corporate manufacturer to remain honest.
The companies are not violating any law because there isn't any law about the definition of natural under these circumstances. But we think it's extremely misleading to consumers and basically deceptive. We think we should have mandatory labeling of foods that have genetically engineered ingredients so that consumers can get this basic information no matter what.
This news comes as more than 20 states in the U.S. are pushing for mandatory labeling of GMO foods. Colorado and Oregon have the issue on the ballot for next month's election. Recent polls show that 93% of Americans want the federal government to require food labels for genetically modified or bioengineered products. The problem? Monsanto. The multinational billion-dollar company happens to be a leading producer of GMO seeds and Roundup, and it's reportedly spent billions on lobbying to prevent GMO foods from being labeled in the U.S. Monsanto grossed a reported $13.5 billion in revenue in 2012. Reporting from New York, Marina Portnaya, RT.